Previously on Cooking with Jag.
And so here we go. Here's the meat. And
See? Doesn't that look nice? Doesn't that look perfect?
on the grill, like so.
Oh yeah, the garlic mashed potatoes.
Me personally, I love garlic. Our steak butter that we're cooking up. Our steak is almost done.
Wow, it didn't turn out all that bad. You want to cook with Jag? All you need is a heat bar and a spatula. Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Jag. I'm your host, Jag Heathman, and today's episode is going to be hamburgers and homemade fries. So, you may remember from the last episode, thank you for all that support and for all those likes. I really appreciate it. This will help my channel grow. And so for today, we're doing hamburgers and fries, like I just said. So first thing we want to do is prep our ingredients, and which I had already made prior to the video. I have the grilled onions in this pan here, and I also made some bacon, which I will show to you the process of that filming in just a little while. And now, so anyway, we're going to move on to the fries. Before we start the hamburgers, we're doing the fries first. So here's our potatoes. I had peeled and washed them, so we'll check back in just a moment with how these fries are going to be turned out. All right, so we're at our oven right now, and what we want to do first step to make the fries is to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. Yeah, so we do that. Now we cut our potatoes like so. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so you can cut your fries any style you'd like, just as long as they really turn out well, as I'm going to show you. All right, so we had cut up our fries, and now let's have a look. And now next what we're going to do is we're going to put these in the bowl right here, and we're going to oil them up and put them in our oven right when we come back. Okay, so we got the fries in the bowl now, and what we want to do next is get these seasoned. Just take some vegetable oil like this. I mean, you don't really have to, I mean, that would be a good enough amount there. And what you got to do now is you have to, okay, let me put this board aside here. Just mix it all up, like so. Yeah, and you can just mix it any way you want. I mean, you can mix it with your hand or a spoon or anything you want. But I personally like to use my hand, because spoon to just, all the potatoes will fling right out if you're not careful. Now, so make sure these are all evenly coated. I mean, if you don't feel like they're all coated enough, you can add more oil, but that's up to you, though. But this looks just perfect enough. And now, next, what we do is we gotta season these now. Yeah, so let's get our seasoning out. I'm using the Lowry's seasoned salt. You can use any salt you like, or seasoning, I should say. But I'm using Lowry's because this is good stuff for seasoning fries and all that. And yeah, these are gonna smell good once they're done. And then you can add a little bit more salt if you want. Yeah, just to get them all seasoned up. And then we mix again. All right, so we got our fries seasoned. Let's show them. There they are, all seasoned up. And now what we're gonna do next is we gotta spray our pan. And with the Pam seasoning, and we spray it like so. All right, once we've done that, we place the fries on the rack and we heat them in our oven for just about 10 minutes on each side. So I'll get these fries in the oven and we'll get on to the hamburgers next. Okay, so the next step we do with these fries, you can see I have already seasoned them up real good. And now we put them in our oven. So my recommendation here is to heat them up to 20 to 30 minutes, but I would recommend 20 to 25 minutes. And just to make sure, because you want to make sure during those extra 5 minutes, poke a fork in them to make sure if they're tender or firm. That's what I would do, but if they feel tender, then they're ready to go. So you don't want them to burn. That's one thing you do not want to have happen. So while those are cooking, let's move on to the hamburgers now. So we're out of the grill right now, and what you want to do, make sure you have to have the grill set up, because I'm going to show you the grill setting up process. Now, just as soon as I get these cast irons out of here. Here's, make sure your grill is heated up. Turn the grill on first. Yep, this is all about propane, folks. Just like Hank Hill, propane. So you want to let your grill heat up. We'll let it get to its temperature, and we'll now head inside to make the burgers. All right, so now the hamburger process. We got our meat patties, or beef patties right here. And what we'll do is we'll cut these open like so. Yeah, and so what you want to do next, you season them. I'm using the McCormick's Grill Mates Montreal seasoning, just like I did for my steak in the last episode we did. Yeah, so get these seasoned up. I can show you. Yep, turn them over, season them on all sides. I mean, you can season it any way you want, but I just like to use the Montreal seasoning since it's my personal favorite seasoning. All right, so there we go. Our patties are all seasoned up. And now once our grill is heated up, we'll get to that process in just a moment when we come back. All right, so we're back at the grill right now, and we've reached our temperature. So now we can put our meat hamburger patties on the grill. All right, so while we do that, let's go back into the house and we can get our stuff ready. All the fixings and stuff for the meat. So right when we come back. Oh, and another thing for the hamburger patties, make sure to flip them over every 5 minutes. That way they'll all be cooked evenly. Yeah, so what we're going to use for our buns, we're using ciabatta bread. You know, I'm going to kick it up a few notches. This is here for our bun, and here is our cheese we're going to use. We're using sharp cheddar and Swiss. You can use any cheese you want, but these are my selections. I mean, this is up to you. And for our toppings, our condiments, we're going to use Thousand Island and mustard. Because, let me tell you, Thousand Island on a burger is really good. My personal recommendation. So, now we're going back to the grill to see how our burgers are doing. We return to the grill to flip our meat. Now you can tell these are ready for flipping, so we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, and make sure, cook these on each side 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. You gotta cook them on each side for. So we'll let these cook here, and we'll put the cheese on them in a little bit. I'm trying to heat up here a bit. These patties. Yeah, so you gotta make sure every side's cooked on, because that'll be a better. Let's see, just because no pink should be allowed. All right, back to the condiments and toppings. All right, we're back at the grill yet once again, and now we put our cheese on. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, there's one. Now make sure it melts equally. Like so. Don't want to do that. Don't want it to touch the hot grill. I mean, if you need to adjust your. This says make sure you use the spatula. Your spatula will be there for you when you need it. Okay, so let those sit for a bit. And put these on low heat.
low heat. You don't want it too high when it comes to melting the cheese,
because it'll just get all over the place. And so our fries are almost done in there. I just looked, and everything is going to be ready here in just a little bit. And so in the meantime, I hope you are having a good March so far, and yeah, I certainly am. Things are going perfectly right now. And I'm glad you're liking this. Our last video got 10 likes, no dislikes at all. Well, that's perfect, because the more videos I make of cooking with Jag, the more great popularity and support I will get from the viewers. And let's keep it that way. I want to thank you guys for liking that first episode. I'm sure this one will just turn out as perfect. So we'll be back in just a little while. Alright, so these are done now. So we'll take them off the grill. And now we'll get to the fun part. Alright, so once that is done, let's turn off our grill and leave it open to let it cool. Never leave the grill open once you turn it off, because that'll conduct more heat. Just leave the door open. Now we can release all that hot heat out. Alright, so our burgers are done, and now let's go inside and we'll get to topping these all off. It looks like our fries are done, so let's take that out now. Yeah, look how good those are. These turned out well. And now, let's get to our burger. Get a 1,000 Island on there. And let's put that on. Like so. Our mustard next. Let's get our grilled onions we made earlier. And now let's get our bacon on there as well. All right, now look how good that turned out. Doesn't that look good or what? All right, so I'll meet you at the table in just a moment. Alrighty, so let's try this burger, see how it turned out. Oh, wow. This is a tasty burger, I must say. Now let's try the fries. See how they turn out. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, so this definitely is something to give a try. And you can make your burger however you want. I mean, you can follow my recipe or your own if you got one. Or, yeah, just any way you like. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to give a like and comment. Subscribe for more if you want to see me cook again in the future. And, yeah, so, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.